joined ALM Fitness, I guess I was feeling pretty unfit, would be pretty I'm not a sporty person, I never was. I hated sport, I didn't like exercise, it was really dull. And then back in 2011 or whatever it was, you started doing the aerobics classes, and I was desperate to get fit and not to be old and middle-aged and fat. 2 children, you just, you don't want, I didn't want to sort of hit 40 and suddenly find that I couldn't move and couldn't run around after the kids and stuff. So you started in the classes, and I joined them, and they were really good fun, and there was a really good atmosphere, and there were loads of people, and it was a really good laugh. And then you introduced kettlebells and stuff like that, which was great, and that got a real buzz out of all that. And then more recently, I decided that I wanted to step it up a level, so I took part in one of your transformation programs. And that made a real difference, because I sort of moved from being relatively fit to actually feeling like I was on top form, and having just coming towards the end of one of the transformations now, I'm probably the fittest I've ever been in my life, which is pretty good going, really. You don't expect to hit sort of 40 plus and actually be fitter than you were in your 20s, but I am, and that's really down to ALM Fitness and the classes that you run. If I'm honest, it was the fact my clothes weren't fitting terribly well. I got to that point, I was doing all right, I was doing the classes, I wasn't necessarily pushing myself terribly hard anymore. And then the weight started creeping up, my diet started getting worse and worse, and then my clothes didn't fit terribly well, and I couldn't really afford a whole new wardrobe. And frankly, I didn't want to get to that stage, having taken part in the classes for a long time. It just seemed silly to let it go. And I needed a refocus. I needed something that would make me push myself again and get me back into a sort of state where I was comfortable with my shape. And if I'm honest, I wanted to get fitter. I want to be able to eat more food. I want to be able to have fun and enjoy my life. But I had a health check with work, and one of the things that struck me was my resting heart rate is actually really, really low. They reckon I've got the heart rate of a 36-year-old, which is significantly younger than I actually am, which was great. My clothes fit better again now. I've lost already somewhere in the region of 6 to 8 pounds, which is great. And actually that's more than I lost the first time I did the transformation program, which is great. I'm also stronger. We've been doing the weights programs on a Monday, which is fantastic. And essentially I've been watching as we go sort of week for week. I've been able to up the weights, swing a heavier kettlebell, and that's really good to see, because it's one of the things that really helps with things like bone density as you get older. And also it's something that gives me a real buzz, knowing that I've got stronger and fitter and healthier. And as I say, my jeans fit, which is great too. I would say give it a go. I mean, given that my friends all laugh now, they look at me on Facebook, they see me in my gym kit, and they're like, well, who have you turned into? Because I was the least fit. I've never been particularly heavy, but I was probably the least fit, most couch potato. People used to joke the only time I'd ever run was for last orders at the bar. It really was that bad. Give it a go. The guys here are really good fun. You give as much help as people need. If you're injured, there's always an option you can do. If you can't do something, there's always a low option, and you can build up to stuff. There's a really good community spirit. It's excellent fun. And to be honest with you, given that you've changed me from pretty much a couch potato into somebody who really enjoys it, and I actually get up at 5:30 in the morning to come to your 6 o'clock classes because it's fun and because I love it. It's absolutely worth giving it a go. You've got nothing to lose whatsoever.